We headed to the mother city recently to spend some time with Western Province off-spinner Emmanuel Seberame. At just 20, Emmanuel is quickly making a name for himself at provincial level.
They used to play in the road, obviously my neighbors. So I would walk past them, and this one day they just hit a ball past me, but like I caught it and then was like surprised. They told me, yeah, you should come join. And then when I joined, then it was fun. It was a new sport to me, and I was quite good at it. And I just kept on playing from there, joined the primary school team, took it further, went to the club.
Progressing from club cricket, his talent was noticed by chance when he was seen by a Western Province scout and made the Kaya Majola Coke Week. However, it was only in his second showing at the Coke Week in 2014 where he proved his mettle, and that paved his way to provincial cricket.
Yeah, we played in Johannesburg. Our Coke Week was there. We lost to Gauteng in the final, but I had a very good week there. Did well, took I think 13 wickets. I was the third highest wicket taker. That was my only chance because I knew it was my final year of high school, and that if I didn't make it at that Coke Week, there was nothing for me to fall onto because I wasn't even sure that I would study as well. For me, by making SA school at the end of the week really opened doors.
Seberame was born in the Democratic Republic of Congo as a refugee when his parents fled war-torn Rwanda in the mid-90s. It was a colossal journey that was made mostly on foot and took years to complete, as his family traversed entire countries on their way to safety in South Africa.
It was really a difficult time, for my parents. So they decided, to leave the country because people were dying and it was not safe. And they walked, I was born outside the country in a refugee camp in Congo. So I was still a minor, I don't really remember much about that. But what I was told that we walked for some distance and we would get a lift to a certain place, or stay overnight and then walk again. And that was basically what we did like 3-4 years before we got here.
Kugira ngo dushobore kugera hano mu mwaka wa 2002 byabaye ngombwa ko tuva mu gihugu 2001 tuza duhura n'ibibazo bitandukanye. Twanyuze muri Kenya, Tanzania, Malawi tuhageze tugira ikibazo cy'amafaranga kugira ngo tugera aha tuyicara igihe gitoya. Nyuma yaho turakomeza tuza hano tuhagera 2002 ukwezi kwa 4.
Being displaced at birth and enduring the hardships he had to so early in life didn't hamper his spirit. If anything, it has made him stronger. And the support he found in childhood friends has helped to mold the man he has become.
My friends in this road they played a big part in my life, because they taught me different things and they didn't judge me for what I was, They accepted me and really became my friends,
Through what Emmanuel achieved in life, we thank God that he's gotten where he is right now. Not only to him, he also inspires most of us as well, because we see what happens to him and be like, if he can do it, why can't our quarter as well to get where I want to be as well?
I believe he can go far in cricket because he knows what he wants, he knows where he wants to be to, and I believe with all his hard work, he can make it.
As a youth here, it's not easy to achieve what he has achieved because you go through a lot of things. And because in high school it's peer pressure and stuff, you could have been doing a whole lot of other things. You would have been in drugs and stuff. But I thank God that he didn't choose that path in life. He focused on his career, as in cricket, on his sports and stuff, and it got him very far, and I'm very proud of him.
The fact that he was able to stay out of trouble and focus on sport has resulted in Emmanuel being selected for the Sports Skills for Life Skills program at the University of the Western Cape, which has awarded him a full scholarship.
I got contacted by Nicholas Koch, who offered me a chance to study at UWC. And the first thing I told myself is that I don't care what I study there, that I'll take it because that was my only way out. Cricket has already done a lot for me. It has, not just for me, but for my family as well, to ensure that they're also taken care of, that I'm studying, that we're not struggling as we were before. So definitely want to achieve my degree and work hard for my mom so that she can also have time to chill because she's always working hard, you know. So I don't want to take all the pressure all the time, so yeah.
I think there's a lot of pressure on him to perform, I think, sporting-wise, because I think sport is his ticket. It's something that he's excelled in. He's a natural sports person. He's also very good at football. And despite coming into our program, playing SS schools, he started off on the second side. He didn't just walk into the first side. But he wasn't one to throw his toys. He then just, after practice, set out his cones and he buckles down and he works harder. So, I mean, it's all the attributes that you want in a person. It's all the attributes that you need in a person that is going to succeed. So, a person like Manny, all he requires is just a helping hand, and the rest he does himself.
Because I am very happy because that day I am not have the money to put him in the university. So it is amazing for me.
Now that his future is secure, Manny can focus on his cricket. He understands that being part of the provincial setup is challenging, but he is prepared to work hard to get to where he wants to be.
At that level, everyone's fighting for opportunity, you know, and once you're given the opportunity, you need to seize it with both hands. So for me, coming out of high school, it was a different level, you know. I had to adjust quickly.
I believe Manny can go all the way, and I'm not thumb-sucking this. I believe he has the ability. I believe he has the drive. He has the work ethic. He must just remain humble, feet on the ground, and the headspace. That's all it is.
He's one of the best fielders you'll ever get in any team. So it's always a good thing to have a good fielder as well as a good bowler and someone that understands the game. So it's a positive having Manny in the side.
He adds value to the team. He gives an extra dimension to the team. It's good energies on the field. Like, I mean, he's positive, he's always talking, he's throwing his body around. It's very nice to have Manny in the side.
Seberame is definitely a name to look out for in the future. And with his work ethic, talent and desire, there's no doubt that Emmanuel will leave his mark on the game.
Eventually, my ultimate goal is to play for the Proteas, you know. So I know it won't be easy. There's a lot of people fighting for that spot. But I'm prepared also to really put time into that, work hard, take the challenges on, and yeah, just persevere and show courage.
Picked him out, giving out Roy Pagasveld, and that is the big wicket.